Hey cinema lovers, I'm Girinandini Sharma and welcome back to The Screen Verdict. Today, we're diving into 4 stories that will take you from edge-of-your-seat crime thrillers to tender family dramas, from razor-sharp Mumbai crime sagas to obsessive worldwide romances. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's see what makes these films and series worth your time, and which ones might surprise you or even disappoint you. Let's start with our first series, Kohra 2. This Punjabi crime drama is back and it's every bit as gripping as season 1. It begins with the murder of Preet, an independent NRI woman, and quickly unfolds into a suspenseful whodunit full of family secrets, land feuds, and social tensions. Varun Sobati returns as ASI Garundi, but Monica Singh's Inspector Dhanvant Kaur steals the spotlight, layered, stoic, and haunted by her past. The supporting cast, from Pradhuban Singh Gill to Mandeep Kaur Ghai, adds emotional depth, realism to the story. With sharp writing by Sudeep Sharma, Diggy Sisodia, and Gunjit Chopra, clever twists, sardonic humor, and beautiful cinematography by Ishan Ghosh, Kohra 2 isn't just a murder mystery. It's a deep dive into Punjab's society, greed, and resilience. Dark, emotional, and unmissable, this series keeps you hooked till the very end. And for this, we'll give it 4 stars. Before we dive in, think about your childhood home. Not the walls, the feeling. That quiet ache is what drives our next movie, Sentimental Value, directed by Joachim Trier. 2 sisters return home after their mother's death, only to confront their estranged father, a fading filmmaker who wants to turn their shared past into his next script. When one daughter refuses, a Hollywood actress played by Elle Fanning steps into both the film and the emotional void. Reuniting with co-writer Eskil Vogt after the first person in the world, Trier delivers a layered meta-drama about art, ego, and unresolved hurt. Renate Reinsve is quietly devastating as the wounded daughter, while Stellan Skarsgård brings aching vulnerability to the father, losing both his craft and his family. It slows at times but lands powerfully. It's a tender, intelligent film about memory and how real sentimental values lies not in things but in acknowledgement. So we give it 4.5 stars. Next film on the review desk is O Romeo. Vishal Bhardwaj returns to the crime world, reuniting with Shahid Kapoor, and the result is stylish but exhausting. Set in 90s Mumbai, Kapoor plays Ustra, a razor-wielding hitman with swagger to spare and subtlety to none. The violence is graphic, prolonged, and relentless. Within minutes, you're not shocked, just numb. The blood flows, but the poetry Bhardwaj is known for, that's just harder to find. The story, drawn from Hussain Zaidi's Queens of Mumbai, follows Afsha, a grief widow played by Tripti Dimri. She is the emotional anchor here, bruised, restrained, quietly powerful. Dimri brings dignity to a film that often prefers spectacle over soul. Nana Patekar adds gravitas as a calculating intelligence officer, and Avinash Tiwari plays a Spain-based Don clearly inspired by Dawood Ibrahim, flamboyant, menacing, occasionally bordering on parody. These are flashes of classic Bhardwaj, visual wit, strange beauty, emotional tension. But at 3 hours, the film feels indulgent, chasing the chest-thumping highs of film like Animal rather than its own tragic depth. Final verdict: performance is strong, style is undeniable, but the heart is quite missing in action. And for this, we'll give it 2.5 stars. Moving on to the last review for today, we have Wuthering Heights by Emerald Fennell. This is a bold, glossy reworking of Emily Bronte's novel by the same name. Instead of the novel's layered structure and slow emotional burn, Fennell focuses almost entirely on the toxic, obsessive love between Heathcliff and Catherine, played by Jacob Elordi and Margot Robbie. The film is visually stunning, the moods wild and moody, but the production design is rich and every frame is carefully crafted. Fennell creates atmosphere with ease. The romance is steamy, explicit, and intense, but strangely, it never feels as emotionally devastating as it should. That's where the film falters. Much of the book's psychological depth and complex relationships are trimmed down. Key characters are missing, the narrative feels uneven, and the emotional arc doesn't build with the weight of the story. Heathcliff and Catherine come across as more willful and impulsive than tragically bound. Elodie brings presence but lacks the raw edge of a truly hardened Heathcliff. Robbie does her best, yet Catherine feels underwritten, which makes it hard to fully connect. It's stylish and provocative, yes, but it doesn't linger. So we'll give it 2.5 stars out of 5. So that's all for today on Screen Verdict, where blockbuster stories face the ultimate judgment. Join us next week as we put more movies into the dock and deliver the final verdict.